In this video we're going to be looking over this Minolta Talker autofocus 35mm camera, and in order to test it out I'm going to use these two AA batteries and this roll of scrap film here. So first of all, let's open this up. This camera has with it still the often lost front cover. This camera has an f2.8 35mm lens with ASA or ISO going all the way from 25 up to 1000. And if we look inside the battery compartment, it's very clean. I don't see any corrosion down in there. So we can put in our batteries. Let's see, negative forward on that one and positive forward on that one. It closes. Immediately hear it start up. And if we've got the switch for the audio on, it's saying load film, so that's what we'll do. I've got this scrap roll of film. It's a short one, just to test out this camera. So we'll put the tail over there and close the door. You can see the film advance counter went to number 1 over here. So now, if we say, let's cover this so it's kind of dark over there.
Too dark, use flash.
Too dark, use flash. If it's really bright, pointing this right into the light, then it doesn't say that. Okay, so let's just pop off a picture. And I saw the lens move and I saw the shutter actuate. Let's try with the Selftimer. You do that by pushing down that orange button. Okay, now I see the red light right there. Didn't see my angle. Okay, Selftimer works. Let's try that flash. If it says it's too dark, let's make sure it is. It was enough light so that it didn't trigger that warning.
Too dark, use flash.
Okay, so what we do is we pop this up and we wait for this little indicator to tell us that it's ready to flash. It should only take a few seconds. Oh, there I see a green light. Okay, so now when I push this, I saw a bright flash go off. So that's working. And to shut off the flash, we push that down. Now, I'm not sure if that's supposed to stay down farther than that. That's where it catches. So look at that and see if that's okay. I'd almost think it should be down a little farther, but it catches there. So the other thing that I have that goes with this is this little auxiliary telephoto lens. And I'll show how that works. It's in this plastic bag in this little case. It has its own lens cap. And what it says on here, Albanar ADG auxiliary telephoto lens for Minolta Talker, right on here. So what we do is we put this on the front here and there. So now that's mounted on. It's got a little cutaway area down here. This is not broken. This is intentionally cut out so that the little light cell can still see the subject. So, and it adjusts the framing here a little bit since it's a telephoto lens, so you're seeing a center part of the viewfinder. And that simply comes off like that. Put the lens cap on and it can go back in its little case. And then the last thing that I want to do is finish off this roll of film. So we're just going to shoot whatever's left on here. Okay, so now it's rewinding. It's kind of a noisy rewind, but that's the way these were, I think. Some of them were very quiet, but a lot of these little point and shoot cameras were pretty noisy. There I heard it break free. I'm going to keep winding a little more. Okay, so now it's safe to open up the back. You can see it wound it back. Didn't quite bring the tail in, but it wound all the film back to the cartridge. So if that were a real roll of film, we could get that processed. So the way it's going to come will be with no batteries and no film, but with the little cover and the strap and the little auxiliary telephoto lens in its own case.